take care of home first. Home base where it alone works in your favor. Keep your head down, keep patience, keep going. Keep something in the stash for the rain. Keep something in the glass for the pain. Keep up with the greatest alive with no budget. Yeah, smash through the game. I done seen life change right in front of my eyes. Right in front of.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video. This is Raw Detroit. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to talk about the Detroit Lions, Super Bowl or bust. Now, I know a lot of fans is pretty much saying that this is the year that the Lions have to make it to the Super Bowl. And rightfully so. If you're a fan, you definitely want the Lions to be able to go to the Super Bowl. I would definitely love to see the Detroit Lions go to the Super Bowl. They have played in the NFC Championship 2 times, and both times they end up coming up short. And you want to see this team go to the next level. Now, with that being said, it's not going to be a cakewalk getting to the Super Bowl. You know, everything you have to understand, you know, I know as fans you have expectations of this team. The Lions was able to do something tremendous last year, and I feel it because, you know, as a fan, you know, you always want to see your team win, and you always want to think of the team highly. But I think the biggest thing that that people are not really getting a clear-cut picture on is that it's a lot of teams in the NFL, and everybody has the same goal. Every team has the same goal. Every team wants to win a Super Bowl. Now, yes, the Lions do have a window right now, and that window is a window of opportunity for them to win it. I think right now the Lions have at least anywhere from maybe 1 to 5 year period to be able to try to win a Super Bowl. I'm not going to put the expectations on them and say Super Bowl or bust this year, because the biggest thing that I've always wanted out of the Lions is just to be a contender and to be a perennial contender. And not only that, to be able to get into the playoffs. That's the true expectations that I have for the Detroit Lions this season, to get back into the playoffs and be a consistent football team. Yes, do I want them to win the Super Bowl? Of course I do. Of course I want this team to be able to win the Super Bowl, but I got to be realistic because I understand that injuries can derail a team. You know, whether or not the team can stay healthy and everybody can stay healthy, it's contingent upon a lot of different things. The linemen get hurt sometimes. The running backs get banged up. Quarterback gets banged up sometimes. Some of your star defensive players get banged up sometimes. So it's a lot of things that's hinging on everybody being healthy, and you have to have your key guys out on the field. Now, can you win a Super Bowl without your key guys? Sometimes, yeah, you can. But at the end of the day, I just want the Detroit Lions to be a consistent football team. This is always what I wanted. And what do I mean by consistency? If you look at the Green Bay Packers, they are a team with consistency. If you look at the Kansas City Chiefs, or back in the days when it was the New England Patriots doing their thing with Tom Brady, you see consistency. If you look at the Steelers, you see consistency. I'm talking about being able to be a contender and just being able to slide into the playoffs and let the chips fall where they may. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I'll take the Lions getting into the postseason over not getting into the postseason. Now, when the postseason happens, anything can happen. Just like last year, nobody expected for the Detroit Lions to win 2 home games in the playoffs. The Lions have never even played any games at Ford Field in the playoffs. And last year, they went 2-0, and they're undefeated at Ford Field, and I love it. But my hope for this team is just for them to get back to the playoffs and be able to contend. So if they don't win it this year, I'm not going to be mad about it. I just want to see the team be consistent. That's the only thing that I really, truly want, is for this team to be consistent and try to fight to get to a Super Bowl. Because I know how hard it is, man. These guys are playing, 18 weeks in the NFL of grueling football. It's going to be tough, man. It's not going to be easy. You know, you want to make sure that Jared Goff is healthy. You want to make sure that Jahmyr Gibbs is healthy. David Montgomery, healthy. Aiden Hutchinson, healthy. Aleem McNeil, healthy. Especially Marcus Davenport. You know you want him healthy. You want a healthy Marcus Davenport. You want healthy corners going into the playoffs. A lot of these guys towards the end of the season, they're banged up, man. Let's just keep it 100. Some of these guys are playing hurt and they're injured going into the playoffs, but they're still playing and giving it their all. And that's the only thing that you can ask for being a fan, is for the Detroit Lions to be consistent. If they get to the postseason and they give this franchise an opportunity to get back, then you never know, man, where the chips is going to fall. The Lions could very well win the Super Bowl this season. And I would love for the Detroit Lions to win a Super Bowl this season, because whenever the Detroit Lions win a Super Bowl, the city of Detroit is going to erupt. You know how long the Detroit Lions have been waiting to get to a Super Bowl and just be consistent? And the same thing is, you're trying to be able to keep that SOL label off yourself. You don't want to go 12-5 last year, and then this year you're struggling to get into the postseason. We want to see what the season looks like with having a healthy J-Mo, playing throughout the whole entire season. You want to know what the season like playing with guys that always getting dinged up and banged up. You just want that. Guys like DJ Reader, you want this guy to stay healthy. You need DJ Reader in the postseason. You're going to need all these key contributors in the postseason. So all the teams have the same thing on their mind. Everybody is saying, hey, man, we're shooting for the Super Bowl this year. But at the end of the day, it's only going to be one team standing. And if that's the Detroit Lions, you're going to love that. But even if they make it to the postseason, at least the Lions are giving you playoff football. And that's the only thing as a Detroit Lion fan that you can really ask for. You can ask for this team to make it back to the postseason, because if they do make it to the postseason, they give themselves a chance to win a Super Bowl. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. So you just can't think that, we got an easy ride to the Super Bowl with the Lions, because anything can happen. Anybody can get hurt. And you got to remember, it's a long season. So the main goal for the Detroit Lions is just to be consistent and be a contender and show that you belong. Because when you're showing other teams that you belong, then you're going to be able to get better free agents in here. And then you'll be able to get the guys in here that can really help propel this team to winning the Super Bowl. Because at the end of the day, that's what you need. You need talent on this team. You need more talent. And I can't stress that enough. Even the guys that we got on the team, they're talented. Amon-Ra St. Brown, J-Mo. But you can always use more talent. You can always use guys that can really, really get to the quarterback. Guys like Josh Pascal staying healthy. Guys like DJ Reader staying healthy. Even our guy Brian Branch, he got hurt a little bit last season as a rookie. You want him to stay healthy. Kirby Joseph, you want him to stay healthy. So it's a lot of things that has to happen in order for the Detroit Lions to win a Super Bowl this season. And definitely, man, they have the team to get it done. They have a complete football team. They got one of the best rushing attacks in all of the NFL with David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. They got one of the best tight ends in the league in rookie Sam Laporta, who is going into his sophomore season. But now you're really, really ready for J-Mo to break out. And once J-Mo breaks out, then you really know that you got a dangerous team. That's the only thing that the Lions are really waiting on from an explosion season from Jameson Williams. That's what we've been waiting on ever since this kid got drafted to Detroit. So leave it in the comment section, guys. How do you really feel about the Lions being consistent? How do you feel about these guys making it to the postseason and the chips falling where they may? But hey, whatever happens, man, we're gonna rock out with the Detroit Lions, man. All right, guys, I'm out of here until next time. Peace.
Take care of home first. Home base where loan works in your favor. Keep your head down, keep patience. Keep going. Keep something in the stash for the rain. Keep something in the glass for the pain. Keep up with the greatest alive with no budget. Yeah, smash through the game. I done seen life change right in front of my eyes. Right in front of my building. Right in front of my left. One step till I fly free, fall from the ceiling. Hit the pavement running, 9 lives. But I'm a K9. And all of my dogs got the same mind. Got the same time as I do, and I knew I was different since day one. Never ride